Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Mech Merlin Group Buy news stream. Welcome everyone who is here super early. See quite a few of you on already. Shwilliam, Chris, HappyBot, Turner Madness, Vulcankeys, Hi Jazz, Comrade Questions, Infamy, Crucified Poo, Neely, Tataimo, Bookmonger, and Barugi. Thanks guys for joining in so early. A couple things before we start. This is another sponsored stream, and today's sponsor is Divinikey's. If you guys have never heard of Divinikey's before, Divinikey's is a shop located in California, and basically they're well known for their daily in-stocks and providing a one-stop shop solution. In fact, I bought quite a few of my Switches from them. I believe the last, I think that my last 5 purchases have all been from Divinikey. I discovered ice candies through them. I discovered KS9s through them. So now what I'm doing is I got a couple Switches that I bought that I've never tried out before. You guys will find that out on Tuesday. So definitely check them out. And you guys can use discount code WIZARD for 5% off your entire order. If you guys have never joined in on this stream before, this show occurs every Sunday, 7:30 p.m. PDT, which we talk about all mechanical keyboard related group buys, starting, ending, and a couple things that are in stock. And as usual, I tend to miss quite a few things. So at the very end of the show, I always have an audience group buy section for people to participate and all that. There we go. Very first ending group buy, all the way on drop. This is Momoka Forest of Elves Die Sub PBT keycap set. Oh crap, looks so sold through, but you can still pre-order it. I guess when I checked it out earlier, we still had 3 hours left. But you can still click on the pre-order link. Normally sells for 63 bucks, but to buy the full kit, it actually goes up to 76. And the ETA for this, actually, the ETA, if you were to buy this relatively cheap set, it will be delivered in April 29th of this year. So yeah, it's not GMK, it's not ePBT, but you know, it does deliver relatively quick. So yeah, check that out. That expired already, but because of Drop's group buy system, you can still pre-order it. So yeah, next set that is expiring tomorrow, the 17th. This is Domikey and Inky, the Silent Sea Cherry Profile Triple Shot Keycap. Check it out, check it out. If you wanted to get a base kit, which comes in triple shot, you're looking to spend about 120 bucks. This base kit does only provide support up to TKL. Now, while I'm saying that, I realize I'm not even playing any music, so let me turn on tunes really quick. Let's do that. Just jumped right into the show. There we go. So yeah, this is triple shot, 120 US dollars, Domikey. And check it out. Let's see. You do have the option to buy just the smaller kits alone. You can buy double shot alpha if you don't like having the sub legends, or you can buy the triple shot alpha. Numpads available, ISO UK kit available. Here, let me make that smaller. Novelty kit and all that. But there is an incentive to buy all of them together. You get a small discount if you choose the all-in-one kit. That the all-in-one kit you could get for 210 bucks. Fairly affordable. And of course, you've got the option to buy a mouse pad and a few acrylic wrist rests for 60, 65, and TKL. Let's take a look at some of these renders while we're at it. Here we go. Yep. Yeah, I really like those whales. Yeah, fairly affordable set. This does expire tomorrow. And the even better thing about it is they have a projected fulfillment date of May of this year, May 2022. Check it out if you guys are interested. Space bars for 12, not bad. Yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. All right, next up are, I guess they're kind of the same key set since they're both expiring the same day on the 21st. But let's talk about the very first one first. This is the Osume Dusk set. Here, this is the Osume Dusk set. You can buy a base kit for 78 bucks. And you can have your choice of novel. Actually, there's only one choice for novelty. That's Twilight, bringing the total price up to 28. One of my issues with this set when I first talked about it was that I felt that the legends were too hard to see. The other thing I didn't like about it was this numero. Normally, you see like, okay, so for example, on a GMK set, right, you see that, you know, like what it's normally as is on the bottom, and then the shifted key is on the top. So for example, if you look at the 1 key here, it's exclamation point on the top and 1 on the bottom there, right? In terms of what Osume does, it goes 1 exclamation point. So every time I see this, I'm like, 1! You know, you need to say it with a bravado. Just every time I look at that, I'm just like, huh, that's weird. Not too a big fan of the legends, but it is cheap. And their projected delivery date is July 2022. Yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. Okay, next set is also from Osume Keys. This one is their Matcha set. Basically, it's the same thing, really. It's the same thing, same profile, same legending, just different colors. This one's a slightly bigger set. You have your choice of 2 different base kits, standard with the standard alphanumeric legends, and you have the hiragana legends. So you have sub legends for hiragana. Both of them are the same price at 70, and you have your choice of 2 novelty kits, cafe, see that? Cafe or fields. See that? I do like their novelties. Like, I feel like I like the novelties here better than their actual standard legends. But yeah, you could get this base set of 70 bucks, or if you want to go all in on this, you're looking to spend about 164. Same group buy ending date of the 21st, and also same projected date of fulfillment of July 2022. So yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. Let me post the link in chat again. All right, next set that is expiring, and I believe this is the last keycap set that's expiring this week. Here we go. This one is ePBT 3000 SAT. I don't know if people actually call it SAT or they actually pronounce the acronym SAT, right? But yeah, this is a base kit of 59. You may be wondering, Merlin, why is it so cheap at 59? Look at how big that base kit is. That's literally just a standard TKL, right? Standard TKL. These days, a lot of people go for like the 7U spacebar with the 1U center key with the 1U win key and all that. So yeah, this guy expires on the 22nd, which is this Saturday. Yeah, base kit 59, modifiers 39, 40s 18, spacebars 11, accent 12, numpad and 18. So I guess if you were to get a like a TKL set that fits more boards, you're looking to be spending around 90 bucks. So that's pretty consistent with the rest of the ePBT pricing. But yeah, if you wanted to buy all of these kits, everything from base kit to numpad kit, you're looking to spend $157. Projected fulfillment date is Q4 of 2022. I have a feeling that might actually be later, because we've been projecting for ePBT sets Q4 of 2022 since like Q3 of last year, right? So I'd almost guess this might be a Q1 2023 set. Pretty, very pretty. Yeah, I quite like how, if you guys look at the numero right here, you have side printed legends. This is not a very common thing to see on really any board here, right? It's probably like the unique feature of this set. Other than that, it's basically just a beige set with blue accents. This guy expires on the 22nd. Check him out if you guys are interested. as far as I know, those are the only key sets that are expiring this week. So just as a quick recap, you guys can also follow along with the GB list command. I think it's GB list command. Yeah, there we go. We are doing, well, this guy already expired today, but you can still pre-order Momoka Forest of Elves, followed by, let's see, Domikey x Domikey Silent Sea, triple shot keycap, followed by the 2 Osume sets, Osume Dusk and Osume Matcha, and last but not the least, ePBT 3000 SAT. Out of these sets, out of these 5 sets, which ones are you guys most interested in? So yeah, out of these 5 sets, the one that I am most interested in, let's see, is probably going to be Silent Sea. No, I really like blue sets, so that's probably what's grabbing all my interest right now. I like how there's like a gradient to it as well, and I've been super curious about DMK quality, so which is another reason why I'd like to buy it. And like $110, that's kind of getting closer to GMK territory, but 110, you know, just to try something new, sure, I can do it. The other one that I'm most interested in is probably 3000 SAT. The only reason I'm interested in this is that top row, and I'm having trouble justifying whether or not spending, what, $90 just because I find that top row interesting. Kind of hard to like decide there. Alright, next up, let's talk about keyboards that are expiring. Now this is a board that I have had the pleasure of owning for quite a bit now. This one is the Z60 Evolve. There we go, all the way on Korkeys. Z60 Evolve, this is a gasket mounted 60% keyboard with ESD protection, your choice of half or full plate, and the way that they implement the gasket, it's the same as regular, as what most people do, but instead of having the top sandwich the gasket with the bottom piece, it's only these press bars that you can see over here. These gold things right here. So you can choose brass press bars or aluminum press bar. So yeah, let me show you the unit that I have. I don't have the built one within reach, but Korkeys did send me another unit. So my built one is actually a prototype, which he tweaked a few more things. So this is the actual, this is going to be the actual unit right here, which I'll be building this coming Tuesday, actually. So yeah, the prototype was the blue one, and the new model, the one that's supposed to be production, is a white one. Check it out. Yeah, so I will be building this coming Tuesday. Tune in if you guys want to hear some of my updated thoughts and opinions about it. Yeah, there we go. Chris says, I'm in for 3 Z60s. Yeah, they are a very good value. Look at that. It's $189, and you have your choice between white, black, ruby, and navy. Navy looks really good. Navy looks really good. You can choose between FR4, carbon fiber, or aluminum. You've got press bars, aluminum or brass, layout, WKL or HHKB, and solder or hot swap. Oh yeah, the prototype that I've already built was soldered, and this new one that I'm building on Tuesday is going to be hot swap. Korkeys is still a relatively new vendor, but he does have a projected fulfillment date of Q2 2022. So let's hope he actually reaches that. Fingers crossed, right? Fingers crossed. Yeah, this is a group buy that ends on the 20th, so check it out if you guys are interested. Here we go. Next one is a board that people have been talking about a lot. If you're into 75s, the Bounce 75s is expiring this Friday on the 21st. This is a $235 board at the low end. But once you start picking different options here, such as like E-White, putting in the hot swap PCB, brass plate, all those good things, the total maximum seems to be about $420. Yeah, look at it. This is a 75 with an exploded layout. The arrow keys and rightmost column are both separated out, so that's good. Let's see, let's go look at the rest of the specs here. They provide any. Your mounting style, top mount, 6-degree typing angle, different plate materials available. Weight material, aluminum or brass. Plate and weight colors, so you can choose different colors there. PCB standard or hot swap. I'm assuming they mean soldered and hot swap. Let's see, firmware, QMK, connector, USB-C daughter board. Cool. This is KBD fans. KBD fans doesn't really post that info until the group buy is ended. And in some cases, it takes a couple weeks after the group buy is ended for them to be like, yeah, expected fulfillment date is X. I like how this board looks, but you guys know that I'm a big fan of the exploded layout. Look at that. Beautiful board. I like how it's center mounted as well. Cool. Let's see, Neely says it's 245 without plate or PCB. Yes, at the lowest end, it's 245. Oh look, I didn't know that you had the option to get a numpad as well. That's pretty neat. Ooh, okay. Yeah, check it out. $416. You guys can check this out. Expires on the 21st. As far as I know, those are the only group buys for the week. I do have a couple stuff that I missed from last week, but yeah, those are the only ones that I know of that are expiring this week. Just as a quick recap, you guys can use the command again, GB list. Hopefully that's useful for people who are joining in. That's Forest of the Elves, Silent Sea, Osume Dusk and Matcha, ePBT 3000 SAT, the Z60 Evolve, and the Bounce 75. Yeah, those are all the items expiring this week, and guess what? It's actually going to be a cheap week. If you wanted to join in on all those group buys that I just talked about, buying every single kit in every key set, going for the premium option in terms of the 2 keyboards, you're looking to spend a grand total of 1,000. Yep, it's 1,000. $1,404. That's like the cheapest it's been for months. Oh my gosh. $1,404. So yeah, let's talk about some missed group buys. So here we go. This is the GMK set that I missed from last week. This one is GMK Grey on Black. GMK Grey on Black. You guys can see it is a full-size GMK set retailing for $125. So yeah, look at that. Gray alpha on black body. Yeah, you got your choice of base, extensions, a row 5 only keycaps, space bars, accents, and a desk mat. So yeah, wow, those accents are really bright for what the key set is. Yeah, if you wanted to join in on this key set and buy every single kit, you're looking to spend a grand total of about $300. Here, let's go look through some of these. So I really like this set. Like, I'm so used to white on black, but gray on black. This one looks really nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Whoa, what board is this? Mini USB? Look at that. Ooh. I'm not sure I like these over bright legends. I mean, these over bright accents. Interesting. I like the set. Now maybe it's time I get a GMK black set of sorts. Yeah, this one expires on 11th, on February 11th. And because it's a GMK set, expect fulfillment starting in Q1 of 2023. Q1 2023. Base set 125, going all in about $300. Looks pretty good. But yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. GMK Grey on Black expiring on the 11th. Next up is a keyboard that started last week. There we go. This one is the IDOBAO ID80. You guys are looking for a different sort of 75. If you did not like the Bounce 75, This is another option over here. All the way on drop, starting at $299, you do have your option of choosing different plates. You can buy both plates for brass and polycarb, and it even comes with a carrying case if you choose to do so. I actually have their integrated plate version of this. It's by no means a premium board, but it was fun to build and it was great to figure out whether or not I liked integrated plate or not. My unit does not look anywhere near as nice as this. It didn't even have a weight. Yeah, if you guys ever watch Stray Chroma on Twitch, she has a bunch of ID80s. She's a big fan of that board. I think she may even have every single version of it, from like this version to like the V1 and like the V2. 334 to go all in, and the cool thing about the delivery date is that they expect fulfillment on February 28th of this year. There we go. Optional carrying case, specs, layout 75, case material acrylic, gasket mount, RGB underglow lighting, QMK via, typing angle 6 degrees, weight 3 pounds or 1.3 kilograms. Wow, they even have plate foam now? Dang! Guess they're trying to up their game. Included. Hey, look at that. They are including some drop holy pandas as part of it as well. Interesting. Very interesting. If you guys are interested in a board like this, check it out. But yeah, those are the two items that I missed. All right, let's talk about some in-stock stuff. I usually use a website called thoughtstock.com. Basically, have a bunch of stuff that is in stock in our hobby right now. Not all of these products will be in stock here in the United States. Some will be in Australia, some will be in Europe. You name it. It's basically just a collection of stuff that are in stock. The few items that I want to point out. There we go. This first one is a keyboard. Last week I talked about how the Bakaneko 65 was in stock at Canon Keys. Except some of my critiques about the Bakaneko were that, you know, the paint was relatively poor quality. Apparently the Bakaneko 65 came with some powder coated options as well, but I still had my doubts, right? In fact, some people messaged me on like YouTube like the next day being like, oh, Merlin, my Bakaneko was actually crap. It had grooves, blah, 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 blah. And like, yeah, people were just not happy with it. The Phantom 65, I'd say, is pretty much a Bakaneko. Except the difference with the Phantom is that it's Cerakoted. And I got one of these Cerakote units. I think I got a C-Stock Cerakote unit. When I received it, I was like, wait, how is this a C-Stock? This looks so nice. With my experience, I'm gonna say that even if you get a C-Stock Phantom 65, it's gonna be much better in terms of finish than the Bakaneko 65. It is, of course, more expensive, as you can see, $219. Maker Keyboards is actually located in Canada. When I got my Phantom from them, I think it took about a week and a half, but this was also like in late 2020 or something. Yeah, things hopefully have changed this time around. Yeah, check it out. Let's see, next item I'd like to point out is not a board that I have, or is not a Switch that I have, but something that just caught my attention. Gateron Oil Kings, all the way on Prevail Key Co. What's different about these? They have a nylon top and a ink bottom, right? So the ink material has never really been disclosed, but people have always talked about inks as being a very deep sounding switch. So nylon top housing, like I don't know if this is going to change it for the better or for the worse, but they seem to be more readily available. Let's see, palm linear stem, 20mm spring, 55G actuation, 80G bottom out. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the standard spring length is between 16 and 18. So not only is this a longer spring, making it more to push down, but it's also an 80G bottom out. So the 80G bottom out is actually similar to the first batches of inks. So that's not my problem there. My problem is the 20mm spring. That seems really long. So this might feel more like a 85G. Who knows? Who knows? So yeah, check them out if you guys are interested. Yeah, this next set is DSS First Light. DSS Profile is a new profile from Signature Plastics here in Washington, and you can get this one for $165. I've been very curious about this profile for the longest time. My only experience so far has only been through meetups. I think Novelkeys has a DSS set as well. I think it's DSS Easter. Let me just cross-reference that really quick. DSS Eater for $195 versus this one, $165. Personally, I think this is a much nicer set. Maybe because I just like the colors better, right? Yeah, there it is. $165 for all that. Looks like you have only up to TKL support. Yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. Starting group buys, quite a few things starting. This one is a set that starts on the 18th. Yeah, this next one is GMK Lift Off occurring on the 18th. Lift Off! Running from the 18th to February 25th. Look at that. Orange and white, orange and cream set, right? Look at that. Orange and cream set. This would work well with that. I feel like there was like a B-Box keyboard that came with a set that looked very similar to this. Yeah, look at that. Orange and cream with red sub-legends. Not bad. $124.99 for the base kit. Let's see, they've got novelties and space bars, and that's it. Base kit, novelty, and spacebar. So to go all in on this so far, it's about $209. Let's look at those novelties. Very cute. Looks like there's a Mars rover there, and a shuttle. Very nice. Let's look at a couple of renders. Ooh, Beak 6.5, nice. Pretty cool. So yeah, since this is GMK, expect ETA of Q1 2023 again. I like the orange, to be honest with you. Looks pretty neat. Musk bot Mars. Not bad. The aperture. Interesting. Cool. Deskmats. Oh, I like that deskmat. Ooh, okay. I really like that deskmat. I'm not like too big of a space fan or so, but I think this looks great. This looks really good. As you can tell, I think the render looks really faded versus the actual thing. Yeah, that's really neat. I like that a lot. Kerbal says, is that a GB or IC? This is currently in its current form, it's still an IC, but is set to go into group buy on the 18th. It's starting this week. Oh cool, there's other deskmats too. That looks pretty neat. I think I prefer this one better. This one seems more symmetrical to me. There, it looks like some metal keycaps available. Looks like that's an astronaut. Solar flare, metal artisan solar flare, Jimmy, rocket right there. Cool. And other collabs. Cool, not bad. So a base kit of $124.99 to buy all the kits, $209. So check it out. This is a group buy that starts on the 18th. All right, next set that is starting is another DSS set. This one is DSS Green Gambit. DSS Green Gambit. There we go. Let's see. On the product page below. Okay, let's go look at the product page. DSS Green Gambit. Okay, so I might be colorblind. Well, I am colorblind, but this does not look green to me. This looks more blue. Yeah, interesting. Okay. The manufacturer signature plastics. Group buy begins the 21st. Yup. Looks good. Ends June 15th. No, sorry, not ends June 15th. The estimated ship date is June 15th. Yeah, this does not look green to me at all. If I see this, I would not call this green. This is more like... This looks more blue to me than green, to be honest. The Chris says turquoise. Yeah, turquoise. It's definitely a blue-based green, very close to teal. Closer to teal, looks greenish to me. Yeah, I'm not too excited about it, to be honest. Almost bento colored? I don't think so. See, no price other than this. 44. I wish they would. Let's see. If I pick other ones, does it change the price? No, it does not. Okay. I guess there's no prices listed quite yet. But here, let me paste the other link. This is the Mech Supply one. Let's see, does the Reddit post have price? Yes. Here we go. Standard is 44 pounds. Nord is 52. Modifiers are 51. 23 for the numpad. Okay. Yeah, pretty much like the standard kit pricing for the DSS profile. Cool. Novelties. The mini novelties kit offers chest themed keys that can be obtained for free during the group buy by ordering 4 or more kits. Okay, let me take a look at what those novelties were again. Let's see, where are the novelties? Here we go. Okay, here we go. So there are only 4 novelties available free of charge during group buy period for any order of 4 or more kits. But it's only 8 pounds. Interesting. Okay. And currently the only vendor for it is Mech Supply. See, shipping to UK, 4 pounds. Worldwide shipping, including the US, for 9. Not bad. Estimated shipping date, 15th of June. See, for signature plastics, they can deliver in 6 months. For this profile, yes, this seems to be the shorter queue, but we'll see. We'll see if that actually happens. Yeah, check it out here. Let me post both links again. So as far as I know, those are the 3 key sets that are starting this week. But just as a quick recap of the 3 key sets, that's, well, I guess GMK Terror Drive is starting next week. So maybe let's not do that one. But I guess out of the 2 sets that are starting, GMK Lift Off. Here, let's find a good picture of that. GMK Lift Off or Green Gambit? Which ones are you guys most interested in? GMK Lift Off or DSS Green Gambit? It's both very polarizing colors, one in a lot of orange, one in a lot of green or turquoise. You know, out of these 2, like, okay, I guess if we're gonna include Terror Drive, then I would be more interested in Terror Drive than in GMK Lift Off or DSS Green Gambit. In terms of Lift Off, though, I will most likely purchase the Deskmats, or at least one of the Deskmats. This one right here. Yeah, I like this one. Hoping these are going to be closer to the $20 mark than the $25 mark. Cool. All right, let's talk about the keyboards that I know of that are starting. Here we go. This is the Dolores, starting on January 20th. Here we go. Check it out. This is a 65% keyboard. And the thing that catches your attention the most is that this is being advertised as a $585 board. And you're kind of like, whoa, why is it so expensive? Well, here, let's go through its list of specs. 6061 aluminum, custom 65%, hot swap and soldered PCB, 13 Cerakote colors to pick from, completely hidden screws internal to case. Like, a lot of people have started doing that, so I think that's cool, but it does make the keyboard slightly harder to take apart. 6-degree typing angle, top plate is 6061 or FR4. Delivery in late Q3 of 2022, not bad. First come, first serve, 500. Price is 585, high due to machining complexity and 2 Cerakote applications per board. So here, this is what the board looks like. And the reason why this is very expensive, right? The reason why this is very expensive, let's see if I can remember what I read about this. I believe the designer is a mechanical engineer, and he actually did a lot of tests to figure out what was the ultimate way to like mount this, right? See, I wish you could. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he's a consumer product mechanical engineer. That's what it is. Yeah. So yeah, I quickly found that many of the traditional 6 gasket systems were much too stiff to damp out vibrations, and the center alphas were much stiffer than the corners. I moved to a much smaller gasket with stiffer lever arms at the corners. The smaller gaskets allows more of the vibration energy to be dissipated into it. The smaller lever arms on the springs also create a stiffer response. So like, basically, it's supposedly a much flexier gasket system, and which is why it was harder to machine on top of the Cerakoting. So yeah, I am not a mechanical engineer. I know next to nothing about CAD and the complexities of machining, so I look at this and I'm just like, that looks pretty easy, right? But what do I know? What do I know? So one thing that I looked at this, like when I first saw this, no, if he's ever watching this, he might get mad at me, but when I first saw this, I thought that this was a metal case for a Razer keyboard, because this reminded me of a Razer board. Kind of looks like that's the board, the Black Widow. Yeah, I don't know, I guess if you are a big fan of Razer, this might appeal to you, right? But $585 is fairly steep. I wonder if it's being manufactured here in the United States as well. This is to me, says GB is next week, and this prize, no streamer protos. That is a good point. That is a good point. I would make the argument that he is a new runner, and he's also here in Seattle. See that? But you know, even if you're a new runner, there have been many new vendors, new group buy runners in our community over the last year and a half, and a majority of them have been able to like send prototypes to people every single time. So I don't think that's an excuse anymore, being a new vendor, a new runner, right? Koku says he should be reaching out to you. As far as I know, this guy isn't even in the Seattle Discord, right? Let's see. Afro Ninja says it does look nice, but I cannot unsee the Black Widow. Yeah, it's definitely Black Widow. Yeah, thanks to whoever mentioned that to me, because I was like, this looks like a Razer board, but I couldn't remember which Razer board. See, Krakenwise says the curved lines remind me of a Ducky 1. It looks nice, but 600 for 65 is too far. Yeah, if this was like an all brass bottom, then sure. Yeah. Anyway, if you guys want to check out the board or join the conversation, it is apparently a first come first serve group buy with 500 units. You guys had never made it this far before. I miss things. There's simply too much happening in this hobby. Feel free to send me a link to a group buy. Keyword group buy. Don't send me an interest check that's like happening, that's going into group buy 6 months from now. Yeah, send me a group buy with the following information. Send me context, a link, start, end dates, and anything to pay attention to, and you can whisper it to me here in Twitch. This one is from Koku Kenji. This one is the Swift 65. Did Koku say anything? He says group buy starts 10th of January all the way to February 15th. $235 board, 65% with exploded layout look. You've got the rightmost column and arrow keys out. Choice of a couple different colors here, black, white. You could even mix it up, black top, white top, dark purple, navy blue polycarb. Let's see. PCB soldered and hot swap. Let's take a look at some of the pictures here. Oh, that's a very nice color. Because it has one of my favorite key sets on there. Check it out if you guys are interested. This is a desk mat. This one is from Comrade Questions. Kolkrabba Deskmats. Started round 2 with 3 new colors. Started on the 15th and ends the 31st. 115 to 131. Okay. Cool. Kolkrabba Deskmats. It's a nice big crack in there. 25 bucks. Got Laser Wave, Noctum. Oh, the Noctum looks good. Blood King. Blood King looks pretty good too. This looks really nice. I feel like this is a set. This is a desk mat that would really match like your Satisfaction 75 with GMK Nautilus on it, or you know, looks really nice. Like it, 25 bucks. Not bad. Thank you very much, Comrade Questions. Here we go. This is from FitLab. An FR4 Sunsetter. Let's see, what does he say about this? There's a special FR4 Sunsetter group buy happening right now that is quietly announced for a small number of keyboards. Quietly announced, and then I'm discussing it right now. Quietly announced for a small number of keyboards made entirely out of FR4. I picked one up and they may still be available on this link. Very interesting. 420 bucks. You can choose between solder and hot swap PCB. A board made entirely out of FR4. This must be like stacked. It looks ugly. So I have had the opportunity to build a Sunsetter for like a customer, and it was definitely a very beautiful board. I think the texture just ruins it. Monk JPEG says, what is FR4? FR4 is the same kind of material that printed circuit boards are made of. And in some cases, people have been using FR4 to make plates as well. I don't like the texture of that. That doesn't look nice. The board is good, but the texture is just not very appealing to me. Yeah, thank you very much, FitLab. Here we go. So if you guys remember, Monster Gear sold a Sangeo60, which is a, hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly, but it was a shark themed 60%, which had lots of good reviews. They finally have a 65%. And apparently estimated date, first batch in mid-February, second batch in mid-April. This will be an in-stock group buy, I guess. In-stock group buy, kind of misnomer there. Worldwide vendor will be through Monster Gear. Estimated price will be 440 bucks plus shipping with a soldering PCB. Kit included. It is a KBD 67 Mark II PCB, so this is just an aftermarket case for the KBD 67. Once they have this, you're gonna have the KBD 67 Lite, KBD 67 Lite with the V3 case, and the Blade 65. Yeah, this board is turning out to be like the, what do you call that? The new standard 60 of sorts. This board looks great. Let's see, does it have the cool shark weight on the back as well that the Sangeo60 did? Let's look at more renders. I want to see the back. I want to see the back of the board. Yeah, can you only sell the Ks? I know, right? Nice plate. More tabs than any of the KBD 67 series. Okay, we finally have an image of the weight, but I want to see what's on the back of it. I bet it's going to be the same as the Sangeo60. There, see? So I'm guessing it's going to look exactly like that, but in 65 form factor. If they're not revealing the weight, what does that tell you? That tells me it's probably the same design, because look, if you actually zoom in, I can see the shape of a fin, which is consistent with the fin of the shark. So I'm gonna bet that it's gonna be exactly the same as this or a slightly different shark. The typing angle is 7 degrees. Color options gray, dark green, navy, and white. Housing aluminum 6063, nice. Yeah, it seems like a pretty decent board. It's an upgrade to your KBD 67. Yeah, thank you very much, Mediocrity. Anyway, no one else has sent me any more things, so I think this is a good time to end the stream. Right, as mentioned, my next stream will be this coming Tuesday. This Tuesday, I will be building the newest iteration of the Z60 Evolve. If you don't know what that is, that was one of our ending group buys this week. $189, 60% gasket mount keyboard with a very interesting gasket compression methodology. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you tune in this coming Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. PDT. It will be a hot swap build. And I'll be trying some new switches that I got from Divinikey. So make sure you check it out when you guys get the chance. Alright everyone, have a good rest of your week or start to your week. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye everyone.